Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today is all about getting ready for that next tier, which I do believe will be a WrestleMania 39. At this stage, I don't think we're going to get another Road to WrestleMania tier. As you probably realize already, we've got Last Man Standing with Sami Zayn this week. That leaves the female card over the next 2 weeks for Ring Domination and Road to Glory. So based on the way that these tiers normally work, that would mean the next tier would be due to launch on the 15th of March, which will leave us just over 2 weeks out from WrestleMania, which does fall into line with the Royal Rumble tier, how that was only a few weeks before the Royal Rumble event itself. Last year there was a few more weeks in between tiers, which is why they would have introduced that Road to WrestleMania tier that only lasted for a couple of weeks. But that wouldn't make any sense to do that this year, so I do believe the 15th of March we will see WrestleMania 39 tier drop. So how can you guys take advantage of this? Let's start with anyone that has already maxed out their Royal Rumble 23 tier. All you need to do is start saving all of your packs from things like Stomping Grounds, PvP, any other pack that won't expire before the 15th of March. Keep them there, especially if they have the exclusive draft picks in them, because you can really hit the ground running. Things like ladder rewards and also your tickets, make sure you're saving them up. You don't want to use them up too early, because those cards are just going to be useless. Once the new tier drops, then you can use those rewards, which will automatically update to the new tier, so you can really take advantage of those rewards. If you haven't quite maxed out your tier, or maybe not quite at Royal Rumble tier just yet, what you can do, start with this weekend by really trying to get the card for Last Man Standing. If you're not 100% sure how best to play that game, I do have a guide which I'll leave a link to at the end of this video, so you can check that out and hopefully get yourself that Sami Zayn card. Because they're way more powerful than the standard cards, it will really boost you up that tier a lot faster than just trying to grind out the standard pros. Also, the problem that a lot of players tend to have is getting those female pros. Now the other thing, like I said earlier, is we do have a female event card coming up with Ring Domination and Road to Glory. Both of those events are easy enough to grind out to at least get the pro. You may not get the heroic, because that can take a lot longer to grind out, and I do understand that, but the pro is still going to be perfectly fine to help boost you up that tier a lot faster. Also, as you've probably seen, the Elimination Chamber cards are now in the Superstore. If you have maxed out the tier and you're pretty low on super coins, I would not recommend buying those cards. Save those super coins up. It will be 6 weeks until the WrestleMania cards do come out, so you've got plenty of time to save up those coins, and then when the WrestleMania cards come out in the next tier, grab them, you can pro them and build a stronger deck right from the start of the tier. If you get them now, it's only going to be a few weeks, and a standard pro is going to beat those cards anyway, so it's not really going to help build that deck any stronger. However, if you haven't yet maxed out the tier, these cards are still going to help you just get that little bit more of an advantage if you've got the super coins there, especially the Asuka card, because as I said before, the female decks are often the hardest ones to build. Just be aware not to spend those super coins and waste them being so close to the end of the tier if you really don't have to do so. With a few weeks to go, there's still plenty of time to grind out the game and get the pros that you need to be able to max out the tier without the help of some of these cards, but it won't hurt you to have these in your deck anyway. Then as we get to that last day or so of the tier, so around the 13th or 14th, if you get a win in Survivor, make sure you don't claim that reward. Hold that over until you go up to the new tier, because once you go up to the new tier, it will automatically upgrade, so it's like a free WrestleMania card as soon as that tier drops. This is also the same for TLC, which will be changing over to the male deck very soon. So just before the tier ends, if you get the win, don't claim the reward, just leave it sitting there until the new tier drops, because they will automatically update, which happened last tier, so I don't believe that's going to change for the next tier. But also you will get those exclusive draft picks for a tie or a win, so they're always handy to save, so that way when the next tier does drop, you've got those extra exclusive picks so you can try and get those cards early. Before I go, I just want to say thank you to all those players that have reached out to me to thank you for the videos that I've been doing. Really trying to help all the free-to-play players in the game get up to that top tier and compete with the big boys. Your support is very much appreciated, and I'll be making sure that I bring a lot more videos to help you guys out. But for now, that's it for this one. Don't forget, like and sub, you know the deal, and I'll catch you in the next one.